Just a two-step one. Amarillo by morning, up from San Antonio. Everything that I've got is just what I've got on. When that sun is high in the Texas sky, I'll be bucking at the county fair. Amarillo by morning, Amarillo, I'll be there. Took my saddle in Houston, I broke my leg in Santa Fe. Lost my wife to a girlfriend somewhere along the way. I'll be looking for it when they pull that gate, and I hope that judge ain't blind. Amarillo by morning, Amarillo's on my mind. Amarillo by morning, up from San Antonio. Everything that I've got, just what I've got on. I'm down, but what I've got is mine. I ain't rich, but Lord, I'm free. Amarillo by morning, Amarillo's where I'll be. Thank you, dancers.
Amarillo by morning, live and local. Terry Allen's Guitar Bar, Dale Greear in the studio. That was recorded just a couple of weeks ago. You were there with your full band. Let's talk about some of your band members. You said when you came in today, man, I should have brought James with me.
James Townsend, yes. We've known each other since we were like teenagers.
Yeah.
Just about. And we've always played music together off and on throughout the years.
So he's pretty much the steady part of your band.
Correct.
Well, and I understand.
Well, you know, he's part of my band. I'm part of his band. We just kind of play together whenever we
whatever
want
you
to.
can.
And on holidays, sometimes we'll get together in family things and have
that's fun.
Music. So
that is fun. So from Cache, Oklahoma, is James from Cache also?
No, James lives up by Blanchard.
Okay. It's kind of hard to get together when you guys live all scattered apart, isn't it?
Correct, yeah.
No band practice for you.
Oh, no, we never practice.
You practice during sound check.
We already know everybody, yeah. We'll just tell it, it's in this key, just kind of keep up, you know.
Yeah, let's just go. Well, that's what true professionals do, right? You don't have to practice.
A lot of times, yeah.
Practice is for losers.
There you go.
Kind of like those people that don't like George Strait. Yeah, that's what we were talking about. Well, songwriting, I mean, you just played a wonderful song that you wrote for your son called My Hero. Do all of the songs that you write, are they all about real life experiences, or do you write some that are fictional?
No, I'm not that talented as where I can write fictional good country songs. But, you know, if I have a real life experience, I can make a song out of it, and that's where all mine. That's the reason I don't write a lot of songs, but the ones I do write, I keep. So
okay, that's good.
Which is rare.
What is it they say? 3 chords and the truth. That's what a good country song is all about.
That's it, right there.
Yeah, that is so cool. Well, I know that you brought me a whole CD, and you wrote one. It was the whole CD that you put together for your mother. Because you have, you kind of dedicated this whole CD to your mom.
I had written over the years. Back in the 80s, I quit playing music in bands and stuff, and started, writing gospel songs and stuff like that, and going to church and things. And during those years, I wrote a few songs, and then I went to Nashville a few years ago and put them all down with fantastic studio musicians there at Universal Publishing Studios.
Oh, nice, yeah.
And that's where those came from. But I just wanted to get them all down so she could
have them and listen to them.
Those, yeah.
Yeah, that's amazing. That is wonderful. That's a good son right there. I have to tell you, though, I think that we have found out from some of the other musicians who've been in the studio with us from time to time is that, you can think that you're getting out of playing country music, but you are never really out. It's like a sickness.
Well, even my gospel stuff sounds like country. So.
Yeah. Well, there's nothing wrong with that. I think it was Brad Good that said a couple of weeks ago, he said, it's like a sickness. It goes dormant for a little while, and then it comes back full force, maybe even stronger than before. Do you have that same experience?
Oh, I mean,
absolutely. When did you come back to country music after being out in the 80s?
Oh, I've always been in country music. Like I say, even my Christian songs sound like country music. So it's nothing I've ever left.
Well, that's cool. Do you have a forum for your Christian music? Do you play in church? Do you do stuff like that? I know a lot of people use that experience too.
Yeah, I have done a lot of songs in church and stuff, and I usually give those things away, the CDs, when I play in church and stuff.
Aw, that's sweet. Do you have one of your gospel songs ready that you could play for us today?
I could, or can you play one?
Sure,
off of that?
Absolutely, I can. Which one do you think?
There's one called "In God We Trust" that I think is probably more fitting for today's. It may even blend in with some of today's action going on in politics.
All right, yeah. All right, it's Dale Greear, "In God We Trust," live in local Terry Allen's Guitar Bar on KLAW 101.
We are people from all nations, all gathered in one place. We all make up a glorious mix of the entire human race. From colonies to superpower in just 200 years, Jesus blessed us with his love and wiped away the tears. In God we trust is written on our money. In God we trust is written in our hearts. One nation under God is what America believes. And Jesus standing at his throne is why America is free. Our Constitution to keep the laws all pure and clean. The Bill of Rights assures us of life and liberty. The soldiers of our land are the bravest ever known. But faith is the reason we can call this land our